Definitely the most scenic parking lot slash campsite views ever.
We're Heath and Alyssa. In 2014, we got married and started traveling America in an RV. We fell in love with RV life and came up with a crazy idea to RV in foreign countries. Now we're RVing across Italy with our sweet daughter Ellie and our friends John and Peter.
Saved it from getting wet last night.
Today we're going to Pragser, Wildsee, and we know about this lake for one reason.
We kept seeing it as one of the photo screensavers that Amazon put up on our Fire TV. And every time we saw it, we were like, we have to go there.
This has been like something that we've been seeing almost every single day on our Fire TV, and it's been like our motivation that our lives are not going to be spent sitting around, but we have something to look forward to. We're going to get back into going to travel and seeing the world. And so this lake in particular is special for that one particular reason that we've seen on our Fire TV like a million times.
It looks so cute, and I'm really hoping that the clouds break up, because right now I know we're surrounded by mountains, but I can't see the tops of them. The clouds are supposed to break up after lunch, and then we can go see this beautiful lake.
Let's do it. But first, you're gonna go to the supermarket, or I guess it's more just like a regular market at the campground, and I'm gonna dump our tanks. Ellie's ready for our drive today. They seriously make the service stations incredibly tight. Like the first two, I can't make that turning. Don't tell me what to do.
Oh, I thought you could, easy.
You wanna come drive?
One thing that is interesting is that we are so close to the Austrian border, and the culture here has changed so much that now on all the signs you see German first, Italian second, then English.
Maybe third.
Maybe third. If they have English, maybe third. But everything here is definitely, we're in Italy, but it's all German.
Did we make it to the lake? Are we gonna go explore? Yeah? I love you.
The parking lot is already filling up big time. It already reminds me of Lake Louise at Banff, just the way it's set up. There's a hotel at the top, massive parking lot, so overcrowded. I'm sure there's gonna be like a million people out front taking selfies, but it's a beautiful spot, so we're gonna go take a look.
Heath stayed with Ellie over by the hotel so that she doesn't get too cold. And I'm walking a little bit of the trail that goes around the lake. And just the more you walk along it, the greener the water seems to get. It is so beautiful. Y'all made it.
We were just walking around, catching in the sights.
I see closed eyes.
Score. This lake, oh my gosh, it is insane. I've never seen a blue-green hue like this in a lake.
It's very green.
Yeah. And then right now, because the clouds are like burning off, it's like sunshine, but the mountain tops are covered with clouds. Some of the trees are like specked with red and yellow. I can't imagine like a more perfect time of the year to come here. It is incredible. And there's a nice loop that goes all the way around the lake. So we're probably gonna do like a quarter of it because we got a sleeping baby on us. But actually now might be a good time to just walk around a bunch too. Nat Geo photographer Alyssa Padgett, reporting for duty.
I am obsessed with these mountains and the way the clouds are just kind of like floating up in the trees in the mountain. It's so awesome. If I was ever gonna skydive, I'd do it here. It's so beautiful here.
Everything that was shrouded in clouds is now burned off, so it looks like a completely different view right now. So we're just gonna walk a couple minutes, go back where we parked the camper van, make some lunch, and then hit the road again. But this was a great like hour-long stop.
I'm really sad because today is our last day here in the Dolomites, and this is definitely an area where I could spend weeks just exploring the mountains, visiting all of the lakes and all of the tiny Italian/German towns. But today we are going to start heading west, southwest toward Cinque Terre on the coast and then on to Tuscany. Then I have one rule for driving through Italy. If we see a castle, we pull over. Look what we found.
My first castle. Are you kidding me?
This is your first castle ever in your lifetime, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, that is literally what I just said, but
I didn't realize at first, like,
if I was being a smart aleck, that's what I would say. But instead, I'm just gonna say, I love you. I'm excited for the castle. A castle, yeah. What? So far, our entire strategy for exploring Italy has been have a very rough route and itinerary with a lot of flexibility and drive and stop at random cool things we see along the way. It's working out great. Highly recommend it.
So this is the fortress of Muhlbach. Again, heavy German influence in this part of Italy. And it was built in the 15th century. Mind blown. 15th century. And it was to help protect against the Turks and the Venetians. Pretty much everybody, it seems like the people in this area had a problem with everyone else. So this was their fortress to defend themselves. Wow. You can ring the bell? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Pull the lever. You gotta pull it harder.
Oh no,
I think it's
fixed.
Oh.
For 60 years, a road went through.
For 60 years?
Up until 1994, a road went through this castle.
Until 94?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm just looking around trying to imagine like what it was like when they built this thing in the 1400s.
There's a lot of fighting.
It's mind-boggling. Like the oldest thing I've ever been to, well, not the oldest, but one of the oldest is like the Alamo. That makes the remind, you know what I mean? That's not that old. That's like baby history.
It's locked. Or
Knock and see if anybody's home.
I think I just broke the door handle.
Finally, found a door that was open.
Boo! Isn't this awesome?
Halt. Who goes out?
This is so cool. I was gonna be really bummed when I thought we couldn't go in any part of the castle, but here we are. Going to a castle for me was one of the things I was most excited about coming over to Italy, just because I love history, and walking around and reading all the little plaques in a place like this, just kind of getting little glimpses into what this castle was like, why it was here, is just amazing. And it's so cool that it's just on the side of the road. And it's free, which is even better. Park right there, go to the castle. We're leaving the castle. Ellie's not super excited about that.
She's back in her car seat so that we can drive to our stop for the night. The town of Santa Magdalena, which has this gorgeous church surrounded by the mountains.
Let's do it. We found a park for night location in the town of St. Magdalena, right next to the most insane views I've ever seen. I just have to show you. Okay, that's one view out of the RV. And this is the other one. I can actually hear there's like water. I don't know if you can hear it in the camera, but there's like kind of rushing water going down the mountain right in front of this. So that's what we're gonna hear tonight. It is chilly. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna cook some dinner and hang out for the night. And Peter is flying his drone, so he said that we could use some of his shots right now, which I'm assuming are going to be epic. Another awesome day of RVing in Italy.
Say hi, camera.
What is this? A castle for ants? I just learned that a capable archer, they're not called that, but a capable person shooting a bow could shoot 1 to 2 arrows a minute and hit targets upwards of 100 meters away. I make a decent cup of espresso, so how about that? Buongiorno. Y'all look so fun. You're both up here posting up.